In 1988, Namco unleashed upon the world a game that would go down in infamy. Kind of. This is Splatterhouse. This is a game that was very violent, very gory, very brutal, asterisk for the time. Nowadays, it's a little quaint, although a lot of it has aged actually really well, except the gameplay. There are also a lot of differences between the arcade version and the version I'm playing here, the TurboGrafx version. I actually had this version as a kid. So let's jump in and see this fun to look at but not great game. One big difference is that this shot of a mansion is the only story you get on the TurboGrafx. The arcade version has a full story. Rick Taylor and Jennifer Willis take shelter in a mansion owned by the terrifying Dr. West, who conducted horrible experiments. Rick is killed immediately, and Jennifer is stolen, but the terror mask, seen here, bonds itself to Rick, turning him into a hulking beast who goes off to save Jennifer. A to jump. B to punch. Punch enemies until they die. Hit them with weapons until they die. We have now explored the full extent of gameplay mechanics. So there's already a big difference between this and the arcade version. In the arcade version, this weapon, this wooden board, is a meat cleaver. Not sure why they changed it, but there was a lot of weird censorship. Also, you may be looking at that mask and thinking, oh, that's a little Jason Voorhees-like. Yeah, in the Japanese version, in the original arcade, it's just straight up the Voorhees mask, the Jason mask. Also, this game has the single greatest pause sound effect ever. Hell yeah. That's the good stuff. Jump. Ow! No. When you reach a ladder, that usually means you're at the end of the stage. And fight a boss. In this case, the Worm Room. Some of them jump across the room. Some of them don't. I said the things about them now. I mean, for a home console in the late 80s, early 90s, this does look really cool. It just hasn't aged super well, and that's the end of that battle. Or is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. 16-bit jump scare. I do like the creepy music. Ow! Jerk. Bonk. Oh, this stage is the sewer, doesn't it? Every video game requires a sewer. One annoying thing, you have to avoid those green puddles. Except on these enemies. On these enemies, they don't actually do anything. It's weird. Yep, there it is. To the sewer. What makes the sewer suck is that you move very slowly. And you kill, terrors from the deep, I guess? Alright, the spike balls. And then another one. And one more. Ah, but there's more. Okay. Tricky gameplay challenge solved. Ow! The music is very, very good in this game. Here we go. The possessed room fight! Heck yeah, I thought this ruled as a kid. You know what? It's still kinda awesome. Avoid the bottles! Fight the chair! Fight the chair! Fight the chair! Chair destroyed. Fight the knife! Darn it! Now fight two knives. Punch. Knife, punch, knife, punch. Punch knives for fun and profit. Fight the painting. And that's it. And the ghost escapes. Chandelier jump scare! Hell yeah, this game rules. Ooh. We now go outside to the campgrounds. The game just straight up gives you a shotgun now. Ow. No. Oh. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of this game hasn't aged great, but it's so charming in its brutality, you know? What is this? I cannot even begin to guess what I just threw. Oh, the shotgun exploded as, you know, that's a normal thing. When shotguns use up all their ammo, they instantly, ow, explode. We hit the boss already? We are! It's Chainsaw Bagman! Thrill! Ow. See if you can get him in like a loop. He slowly turns more red. That's how you know when he's dying. And then he dies. Very slowly. Let's move on. Ah, yes. One of those. Alright, spears. Throw. Throw. You do not want to fall down those holes. If you do, you get put into a very annoying bonus room that you don't want to be in. Aren't you on loan from Resident Evil 8? Who even installed this? What? There's one in the... Ah, back! Damn it! I'm trying to catch me off guard. Bat! Play hopscotch with these. And now we go into the mirror room. It's evil me! There we go. Kicked him in the shin until he exploded. Two. Ow. The problem is a lot of this game is a very, very slow auto-scroller. You know, that thing that everyone likes. I believe... Okay, never mind. I was going to say jumping attacks are the way to go, but I was wrong. Let's just go. And now we go to the cathedral. And in the cathedral, the head boss. Another thing that was changed from the Japanese version, because in the Japanese version, it's just straight up an upside-down cross. You know what? Yeah, I can see why they'd want to change that. They've also removed some stuff from the background to make it look less like a cathedral. But we know the truth. Hit the heads until you can hit the head. Careful. Oh, you're almost out of heads. Bruh. The heads coming in from the side are pretty much just there to fake you out. Give me that cleaver. They do slowly add to it, but only if you miss them. Good. And now... And now... Nothing? I'm guessing there was something there in the Japanese version, too. Nothing's happening. What? Why the music sting? Before we get to stage 5, if you're wondering what was down that hole in the past level... The extra long worm room! By which I mean the room is extra long. The worms are regular size for Splatterhouse. The library! With more chair combat! But what's in this room doesn't matter. What's in the next room is amazing. Well, in one version of the game. The hand room. What makes the hand room beautiful is that the hands in the Japanese version, they just straight up give you the middle finger. Which I think is beautiful. Sadly, they took it out. Also, these platforms shove you in one direction. They kind of suck. These enemies are so annoying because they dodge out of the way of your attacks. Specifically. Okay. I think I'm close. I think it's a life every 35,000 points, so I should be close to one. Okay, cool. Down is the sewer room, but up is the gallery with the ghost lady. Ow. And the evil danger art. Darn it. Alright, let's try this with full health. I don't think those skulls can hurt you. Okay, I just slid straight down into the sewer. This is a profoundly silly part of the game. Well, there's like 100 different paths to take. What's further down? Oh, the Necromancer room! You kill those, and there's the Necromancer. If you let him complete his spell, he brings all these enemies back. See? Don't you dare. No! Uh-huh, I want to take that hat. Down we go. Onto the pirate ship? Not entirely sure about this one. What is this house? Don't mind me, just grooving to the music. No. And up here. It's her, our beloved Jennifer Willis, TM. Oh no. I'll save you the only way I know how, Jennifer. Bonk. Alright, got the first loop. This is a surprisingly tough boss. if you don't know some of the tricks. And the game makes you feel bad about it while you're doing it, too. I'm sorry, Jennifer. All I know how to do is punch. Whoa, God. Oh, no. Alright. Another phase down, and another phase of help me. I refuse to look at you. Why do I have 3 butt cheeks? Whoa. Come on, big jump. No. Oh, is it over? No. Rest in peace, Jennifer Willis. Oh, shoot, sorry. Just totally ruined the scene. And now, Stage 6. The fallopian tubes of the mansion, where the bubble fetuses are made. I mean, we all saw this part coming. So yeah, just kill them, because otherwise they emerge, and then they can latch onto you and do damage. And they can also do damage to you in bubble form. So just hit them all quickly. But yeah, this is a pretty boring part of the game. As is the rest of it, come to think of it. I have very fond nostalgia for this game. I think it's very kind of quaint and adorable, its attempts at, you know, horror. And it has some very cool moments, especially for the time. But as a game, it's just really boring. Not much happens, the gameplay never evolves. You just walk to the right and keep punching and kicking. It feels like the bare minimum to be a game. Oh, and there's the boss. The fetus maker. Thrilling boss fight, huh? Ow. Come on. There we go. In the Japanese version, this death is a lot more graphic than just exploding. And now we must escape the mansion in the final stage. I'm trying to pump some excitement into this. Everything's on fire now. Oh, including the logs. Ah, it tricked me out. Fireman! Whoa. Whoa, this is more of a platforming challenge than anything. I don't even think you can hurt those guys. You can't. I tested it just now. Oh, here we go. The mask gives birth to the true final boss, this thing! Gary, I don't know. Come here, Gary. Gary retreats. Then sends his hands after you. And then Gary attacks again. By dropping rocks on your head. It's kind of a boring final boss. Which again, does fit the theme of the game. Whoa. Darn it. Come on. Now Gary and his hands are working together. Whoa. Come on. Yeah! Gary has been defeated. And there's Gary's ghost? Question mark? Whoa. And now the power goes into me, Mega Man style. No, it doesn't. Hello, there we go. The mask is shattered, its influence gone. The mansion has been destroyed. And thus ends the story of Splatterhouse. Or Splatterhouse on the title screen. Like I said, it's not a very good game, but it's one I have fond memories of. Some of you may have noticed a little icon in the corner about save stating, and that my lives and health was jumping around. Papaya, paya, paya. Interesting. Those weird changes are because it took me about an hour and probably 50 plus lives to beat this game. It is very much arcade hard. Oh, thanks, Josh. It is a very difficult game, so I was save stating constantly. They credited Chopin? But it's a very hard game. Is it worth it to play? Maybe just to get a laugh out of what they considered, like, horrifically violent in 1988. For video games, anyway. But as a game, eh. Oh, also, there's an entire ending cutscene showing Rick fleeing the mansion in the arcade version and escaping from the mask. Then again, they just sort of cut out of this version. They cut so much to fit it onto a spanky, thank you, to fit it onto a card for the TurboGrafx. It's not a good game, but it's one that I enjoy. And now let us watch as the Mansion of Terror, owned by Dr. West, burns. And now, Nick Fury comes to invite Rick. Wait, do they not even... Wait a minute. No, in the arcade version... Oh. Wait. Okay, in the arcade version, the mask is put back together and you hear a terrifying laugh. Do they not even have that? Why do I like this game? Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to see more videos 2 times a week from Game Boy Roulette, Dollar Store Gaming, 10 Things You Missed, and much, much more. I'm Brian J, and I'll see you next time.